down. The woman who owns the apartment we're staying in has just come to collect our passports because she's going to take them to the tourist information place to kind of do the tourist tax thing that we did the other day in Bar. We have to do it here as well. And then we're going to walk along the coast the other direction to where we went yesterday. So yesterday we kind of went through town and along the main beaches. Today we're going to go and see the Budva Ballerina, and then we're going to go to Mogren Beach. And I think there's a door in stone. So it's like the stone has been cut away to make a doorway to go to another beach. So hopefully we'll make our way along there somewhere, which is what the plan is for today. Anyway, while we're waiting for her, I thought I'd show you my bedroom that we're staying in, because I tried to show you yesterday, but I had the mic in my hand, like way away from my body. So I'll give you a quick tour of the room. So this is the stairs. You might have seen that yesterday. I think that part of the video you could hear. There's two bedrooms. There's this one here and there's one there, and then there's another one upstairs. It's like a full apartment. So in here we have the bedroom, which honestly smells like camping. It kind of smells like poo, and I think it's just like bad water system thing. That's the shower, which is actually hooked onto the sink as well. So if you're not being careful, you can turn that on and the shower turns on rather than the sink. And then obviously a little toilet. And then this is the bedroom. So Jeremy slept on that one, I slept on that one. There's not much space to unpack or anything. This is the window, which we blocked up with a blanket because the curtains were really see-through. And then down here is a restaurant, which by the way is busy all day. It's called Pasta Bar. There's always a queue outside, apart from obviously now because it's like 10 in the morning. But I think they closed at about 11 last night, so it was a little bit noisy until then. We have a small TV. We've got a kettle, and down here is things like cups and plates and things. Tiny little fridge, and I don't really know what's in that one because... Old bread. Okay, great. And then this side we've got a little table and a chair, and this is where I've unpacked all my stuff because I need to unpack my whole bag to be able to get anything because everything's always tucked underneath. Still feeling ill today. I think you can probably hear it in my voice. So I'll try my best today at vlogging. I don't know how well we'll do. Anyway, then the last thing I guess is this, which is just a little cupboard. We've got blankets, and then Jeremy's got his things down there. So in terms of the accommodation, I think it's a really great location. I think it was somewhat affordable. I think Jeremy said we paid €170 for 3 nights, which is really expensive for us, but also for the location it kind of makes sense. I'd rather be here and pay more rather than be like at the back, up the hill, away from everything. Yeah, it's expensive, but it's fine. It's small, it does the job. Slept okay, but I think part of that is because I'm ill as well, so I was like tossing and turning all night and a bit snotty and things. Right, we're just going to wait for the woman to come back, and then we'll get going on our day trip today to the small beaches around the corner. Okay guys, we are in the Old Town, and it is so much nicer and so much quieter than it was last night, so I think tomorrow morning we'll come and explore this. So this is the Square of Poets, and just down here I think there's a little beach, which we're going to go and have a look at. Cute. This is nice. So there's the Old Town walls there and this gorgeous beach. I think we're going to go along the path there. Oh wow, there's nice hotels and things here as well. It's so nice at this time of day. It's 10:30 in the morning and it's just so like calm and peaceful. So this is the beach I was just showing you. It's got a really nice jetty where you can jump off and go swimming. There's the Old Town behind, and then all these beach umbrellas here. And I think you can hire these beach deck chair things for the day, which would be so nice if you just wanted to sit and chill for the whole day. And then there's the Hawaii mountain island thing in the back, and there's someone parasailing over there. Anyway, we're going to go through this way. Okay, so we've made it to the Budva Ballerina. I think that is gorgeous with the Old Town in the back, and then also the Hawaii. Let me just zoom in. How pretty. Right, we're going to continue around this way. There's some jet skis there that you can rent. But we're basically going to walk along this path, which is like cut out from the rocks, I guess. So nice. Wow. What the heck? Look at this view. What the heck? It's so nice. Guys, am I just stupid? I had no idea Montenegro was this stunning. Jeremy's been wanting to come here for years, and I've always been a bit like, oh, I don't know. Oh my God. I kind of want to move here and come back every year, or I don't know, it's gorgeous. I really, really, really like it here. Okay, so Jeremy just flew the drone and got a gorgeous video, so I will have put that on screen hopefully. But we are still walking around. There's definitely lots of people coming this way. It's not a secret, it's not a hidden gem. I'm hoping the beach isn't too busy, but I wonder if most people stop at the first beach, and I think we might go to the second one if we can. What the heck? It's so nice. It's so nicely done as well. Like, it's not, you know, dangerous. Like, it's an actual path with barriers and things like that. Wow. Oh my goodness. This is stunning. It kind of reminds me of when I lived in the south of France. It reminds me of Cannes and all around the Calanques and things in Marseille. Cassis, sorry. What did I say? Cannes? Yeah, Cassis I meant. Yeah, it reminds me of that, but God, it's so nice. I love it here. How nice is this? There's the beach. I think we're actually going to walk through there and go to the next beach, but this is amazing. And the water is so clear and crystal clear blue turquoise. It's incredible. So this is Mogren Beach. I'm probably saying that completely wrong, but it is jam-packed with sunbeds, and this time it's €30 for two for the day. So it's twice the price of the other parts of the other beaches. Okay, so this is where people sit who don't want to pay 30 quid for two sunbeds. So there is space here. But we're going to keep going and go round to the next beach. Okay, so this is the path to go round to the next section. Okay, so this is the door, like the stone door. Let's go through. Oh my goodness. What the heck? So I think this is Mogren 2 Beach Bar and Restaurant. Again, there's more deck chairs, but then the other side is where you can sit kind of on your towel or whatever. And there's even a little swing over there I can see, so maybe we'll explore that. And then there's even people climbing up over there, so maybe there's another path to another beach. I don't know, but look how incredible that water is. Oh my goodness. I can't wait to dive in, go for a swim. So this is what the beach looks like. Lots of deck chairs. So there's a sign there for the fortress, so I guess if you hike up that way you can find the fortress. Jeremy's down here waiting for me to find a spot. I kind of feel like sitting in the shade maybe today so we don't burn, but let's see what we can find. So guys, we put our towels down and we're actually walking towards the rocky area because Jeremy wants to fly the drone. So I've gone with him so I can sort of see what he's seeing as well, and also to see the beach from this angle. And then this is the views. You can still see the old town right the way over there. And all the hotels and apartments and things up there, and this is the beach. Okay guys, we have been sat in the shade while Jeremy's been flying the drone, so I hope you enjoyed that footage. It looks insane. It is so nice here. I know I keep saying that, but it really is so nice here. Anyway, Jeremy is now going to catch his drone, hopefully. Hopefully it doesn't go in the water. Let's watch him. Okay guys, we have just been for a swim, which was gorgeous. It's actually quite cold here, and Jeremy was saying because of the currents and the tides and I don't know whatnot, it's not actually that warm. Like the Mediterranean in the south of France is probably a lot warmer in July versus here. It's quite cold, but it's actually quite nice because it's quite refreshing. Yes, we are sat next to the bin, but it's because it was kind of one of the only places available because there's a lot of people here, and then even when we arrived, there's been more people since that have arrived. It's very busy. But it was a gorgeous swim. I'm now going to drink my matcha because we got milk yesterday. We made a matcha this morning, so hopefully it's still cold, and then we're going to sit and enjoy the views. I don't know how long we're going to stay because it is hot. What time is it, Jeremy? It's currently 10 to 12, so it's going to get very burny very soon. But this is the view. It is 12:35, so we spent half an hour in the sun, and I think that is enough. I did cover myself in sun cream, but I feel like I maybe burnt my arms this morning on the walk over here. I know I look ridiculous in this hat, but it is so good at covering like my face and neck and shoulders and things a little bit. Anyway, we're now going to head back. We're going to stop at a food shop to get some food for lunch today, dinner tonight, and probably lunch and dinner tomorrow as well, because we've already eaten out a couple of days this week because obviously all the shops were shut. so we kind of need to save a bit of money these next couple of days. So I think we'll probably just get like mozzarella cheese, like feta cheese, tomatoes, tuna, that kind of thing, and do salads, because we don't have an actual kitchen to cook, like we can't fry eggs, but we can do salads, so I think we'll do that. Anyway, I'll show you a little bit probably on the way back home again, because I think it's, you know, I love it here, so I'm going to be going, oh my god, oh my god. But yeah, it was nice to come to the beach. How nice is this beach? And then just walking towards the rock, and you can see the people, like that man just came out with the green shorts, that's where we're going to go through. Jeremy! Okay, I'm going to film this bit again, going through this door. It's so nice, what the heck? Okay guys, we are back in town, back by the harbour. This is Hotel Mogren, and it just looks gorgeous, this cafe here. So nice with the vineyards and the pots and everyone sitting outside and things. And also this section with these palm trees. But basically that's the harbour down there, and then that's the section I keep showing you with the restaurants and things. But we're going to go down here and get some food from a shop called Volu, I think it's called. Volley, something like that. Okay guys, it is 4:40 and we're about to go outside. We have been having lunch, I was watching Love Island, also getting some work done, and we're going to go out. I've been calling it Hawaii Island. I think it's actually Hawaii Beach, and the island is called something different, so I might either put it on screen or I'll let you know later on in the video what it's actually called. But we're going to go and get a boat over there. Now that might seem a little bit late to go, but I've seen there's not too much to do in terms of like there's a beach where you can go swimming and lay down and things. But also I'm hoping that by this time of day people will be coming back and it might be quieter by the time we get there. So that's the plan. Let's go out and explore and get the boat over to Hawaii Island that is not actually called Hawaii Island. Okay guys, we have just bought tickets behind me. I'll leave on screen the advert of the place that we're, like the boat that we're using. We did ask at another one, but the boat leaves in 20 minutes and then this one leaves in 7 minutes, so I thought we'll just get this one because it's like leaving sooner. And then the last boat home is at 7:30. So we're currently heading towards this boat, and this is the one that's going to go over to Hawaii and then back again. And it's €6 each, so it was 12 in total for the return boat trip, which I think is really reasonable. And then the other one I asked, in case you do want to go to it, is just the next like section over basically, and it's right next to the Ferris wheel. Like there's one either side basically. Okay guys, it is 5 PM and we are leaving Budva, so I'll let you know how long it takes to get to the other side in Hawaii Beach. Okay guys, we've arrived at Hawaii. It is 5:07, so it literally took 7 minutes, maybe 8 minutes by the time we park up, so it was really quick. Yeah, it was nice, fun ride, and we have arrived. This is the views. As I expected, there's a lot of people here waiting to go back, which is quite good because it means it's going to be less busy for us, hopefully, on the beach. Okay, we have arrived at Hawaii Beach. There's a bar here playing music and selling food and things. If you're hungry when you arrive, you can do that. There's also a couple of seats like this with, you know, white blankets around it, like not blankets, curtains. And these ones as well that are cute. There's a little swing and people sat down here. I've seen mixed reviews from Hawaii Beach on like TikTok, people saying it was really nice, beautiful, nice clean waters, and then other people saying it was a complete waste of money, so it would be interesting. But I kind of thought if it's only €12, we're not wasting a lot of money if it's terrible. But yeah, I'll let you know when we finish what my opinion is. Okay, so it is a pebble/stone beach, so it's not super nice. The one this morning was probably nicer in terms of that. It's nice and quiet though, there's not way too many people, which I thought there might be, but it's cute. So this is Hawaii Beach. We've kind of walked most of the way along, and then over here there's a couple of big rocks jutting out of the water, so I might go and have a look around there. And then also this side, so there's obviously like deck chairs and things, But then there's some really private ones. Let me show you. So I think you go up here and around here, and then there's some deck chairs here, and then there's some more on that like small section here, which is really cute. Super like isolated and quiet. So you can probably see the old town over here somewhere. And this is one of the like big rocks I was talking about, just jutting out of the water. It is so pretty, my goodness. And then there's people there scuba diving, so there must be some cool things to see. Will you share with me? Right then, we have set up camp on the beach. We decided to face the way of the rocks rather than the town because the waves seem less wavy, but also this is a nicer view, so I'm gonna have to be quick because there's music on. But this is our view. Isn't that just insane? Okay guys, it is 6:30. We have been for a couple of swims. Jeremy climbed the rock and got some really cool drone footage, so you've probably seen that already. We're now going to head up to that like private little section that I told you about, just to have a look, just to be nosy. And then we'll get the boat back at 7 p.m, so we've got half an hour to faff and to get ourselves back to the harbour. But this is the view. So we were just sat on the beach here. The sun is setting over there. And then that's the rock that Jeremy was climbing. And it's a bit windy and wavy, but this is the sort of private beach area as well. I'm sure we could have come and sat down here and no one would have noticed because there's no one here to take payments. Anyway, we didn't. And then over there as well, you can sit on that little like jetty area. It's so pretty. So I just got some women to take some pictures of me and Jeremy. I'll put them on screen because we don't get pictures often of us. So that was really cute. Right, we're gonna head back and get the next boat home, I think. So we are heading back to the harbour to get on the boat, and this is really cute. There's nice benches and seating area. And a restaurant here, Restaurant Hawaii. And there's a little beach here, but most of it is in shade. And a couple of little boats and things. And the harbour area where we're getting the boat from is down here. So the boat's not here yet, but I guess we'll go and sit and wait for it. Okay guys, it is 6:45. We are sat at the harbour waiting for our boat. I think it'll be here at 7 p.m, or it'll be leaving here at 7 p.m. at least. I enjoyed it here. I think we came at a good time of day. I think if you were to come in the middle of the day, it'd be busy. Like when we got off the boat, there was a lot of people waiting to get back on again, so they were leaving. So I think during the day it'll be busy. I think coming at this time was really good because it was warm but not absolutely boiling, and the beaches were a little bit more empty. I think it's nice if you want to go exploring like Jeremy did and climb rocks and be adventurous. The beach isn't sand, it is stones, which isn't ideal, but yeah, I think it's worth coming over. I mean, for, you know, €6 each, I think it's definitely not bad, and I enjoyed it. So the plan now is to get the boat back home. We're going to eat at home as well. I'm going to shower and wash my hair. Even though I'm going to be in the water again tomorrow, my hair just feels gross and I feel gross. So I'm going to wash my hair and then have some dinner at home, and then I guess we might go for a walk maybe along the harbour or something this evening, just to kind of get a vibe of what it's like, because we saw Old Town last night and that was very busy, so I wonder what the kind of seafront would be like. But yeah, overall we've enjoyed it here.